So here's the hard truth about podcasting. Nobody's reading your show notes, at least not the way you think they are. The deal is we spend hours and hours writing these beautiful long summaries, bullet points, and guest bios, etc., etc. But if Spotify or Apple or any of the platforms, the podcasting platforms, if you open one of those platforms right now on your phone, what do you see? You see two lines of text, then a button that says see more, right? If those two lines, those first two lines, don't hook the listener and contain the keywords the algorithm is looking for, you have lost them. So, welcome to another episode of the Organizedpreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Aldreama Harper, podcast launch strategist and efficiency architect for kingdom focused female entrepreneurs. If you want to turn your voice into a marketplace ministry podcast and revenue generating platform, then you are in the right place. So, here's the deal most podcasters waste this prime real estate. They start their description with, "In this episode, I sit down with my good friend," or "Welcome back to the show." That's fluff. And it tells the search engine absolutely nothing. We need to stop writing those type of intros and start with search snippets. Search snippets. So search snippets does two things. It hits the exact keywords your listener is typing into the search bar, and it promises a specific result so that they click play. And that's what you want. So you see the podcast visibility prompt page on the screen here. And so that is what we're going to talk about today. So to do this really fast, we're going to go to prompt number 2. So let's bring it up there. All right. So this prompt is pretty smart, right? It doesn't just summarize your transcript. First, it scans the episode to figure out what questions does this content answer. Then it writes a 3-sentence paragraph that front loads those answers. So the difference between getting scrolled past and getting found is what's going to happen using this prompt. So it turns, we talk about sleep training, into struggling to get your toddler to sleep through the night, or discover the 3 steps to XYZ 1, 2, 3. Okay? And that's what your listener is listening for. All right, is looking for, rather. So if you're on my newsletter, this pack is already in your inbox. And so dig it out and find it. If you're new here, then click the link below to download your prompt pack for free. So let's kind of go through this prompt pack with prompt number 2. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to your most popular episode. Look at the description, and if it starts with "in this episode," then please delete it. So prompt number 2 is the Apple SEO description writer, okay? And the goal is to write a search snippet that ranks in the search and converts browsers into listeners. So you're going to go and copy this prompt that you see on the screen. And again, got to make sure that you have your information available. So you're going to need the topic, okay? So that when you copy and paste this, you already have your topic where you can insert it. But you're going to start with act as an Apple Podcast SEO expert and write a podcast episode description for the topic XYZ123. You know what to put, right? The critical instruction, the first sentence, 150 characters max, is the most important, and it must contain, you're going to put your primary keyword there, fill in the blank, and a hook, okay, that addresses the specific pain point. Then you're telling it to structure the response like this: the hook, the first 150 characters, engaging question or statement; the body, a brief summary of what the listener will learn, 3 bullet points; and the takeaway. Make sure that you put there the tone is professional, empathetic, or authoritative. And authoritative. So that is your assignment for today. Your homework is to go to your most popular episode, look at the description, and if it starts with "in the episode," delete it and run prompt 2. All right, thanks for listening to this episode of the Organizedpreneur podcast. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review. It helps us to reach more entrepreneurs like yourself. And if this episode confirms something in your spirit today, hit the subscribe button. We have some incredible episodes coming up on how to get organized, get heard, and get leads. Remember, you have a voice. It's time the world heard it. Until next time, keep the faith fueled and your business organized. See you in the next video.